It takes years to build a good team and one bad manager to destroy it. Hi, my name is Sonali. I'm the founder of Youmanize. And today we're going to talk about how one bad manager can ruin an entirely perfect team. Whenever I do workshops with different organizations, one of the favorite questions I like to ask is how many of you have had a bad manager in their life? At least one of them. And you should see the room. Almost 90 to 95% of the hands are up. And I'm very curious about the hands that are not up. Maybe they're a little like, yeah, I don't want to really spill things, or I don't know. They're just playing it safe. But chances are that if you work and if you have a manager, you've had at least one that has made your life miserable. Now, from the employee point of view, one bad manager can ruin everything for them. It can ruin their mood, it can ruin plans after work, it can ruin where the career is going, so many things. But from the employer point of view, if you are employing that manager, if that manager is managing your team and your employees, then it can rule the trajectory of your entire organization. Because that one manager is not just not doing their job properly, they're also using the resource and the time and the energy of all these other team members that can do wonders and redirecting it in the wrong way. I mean, a lot of the Glassdoor reviews that I see about companies is not just about the companies. A major chunk of those complaints and grievances are directed towards managers and bosses and leadership. So if you're a founder, if you are a manager of a manager, then this is an important video for you to watch. So one manager sets the emotional tone for the entire team. What does an emotional tone mean? Means what mood is the team in most of the times? How do they interact with each other? Are they the fun and the excited and the entertaining and the hardworking kind? Are they the ones that just keep their head down and work, but they don't really mingle with each other much? Are they the snobby kind or the hoity-toity kind? Or they are mixed kind? And the personality of the manager often gets pushed through the right and the left hand of the manager into the entire team. So if there are team members that don't really go along with the personality of the manager or the managerial leadership style of the manager, there's going to be a lot of push and pull. And that push and pull is definitely going to affect the team dynamics. So the manager definitely sets the emotional tone, the overall feel, the morale, the motivation levels of the team. If the manager is not doing their job well, you will see that good performers will either burn out or they'll be the first ones to leave. Good performers will figure out that, hey, this is not the place for me. This person is not my friend. They're not even a mentor or a good leader, and I don't want to waste my time with them. I have things to do. I want to get somewhere in my life, and under this person, there's just so much politics and nonsensical things happening. I just wanna make my way out. And once that happens, everyone else in the team is going to notice and be like, oh my God, this person quit. There's something wrong with this organization. I should also start sniffing around. I should ask them what's going on. If they put a bad review, that's it. All kinds of conversations in the market are going to start. Your team also stops taking risks to stay safe. You will see lack of creativity, you will see lack of interesting ideas, only yes men. And these yes men are going to say yes to that manager, and that manager might not be capable of sharing interesting ideas. I mean, we all employ and recruit people for their out of the box thinking. We want to have different kinds of people who bring in diverse perspectives. But if we're all an echo chamber, then where will innovation come from? Micromanagement kills ownership. I think I, I don't even have to explain this point. Bad managers, or I mean, not all bad managers, most of the managers who micromanage, they kill responsible thinking, owner's taking. They kill the whole idea of, hey, I am doing this work, therefore I should be responsible for this work. But if the manager is constantly looking over my shoulder and kind of always asking me for updates and telling me how to do my job, then I'll stop thinking, because I only have to report to this person and they're taking the onus of responsibility off my head. So I'm only going to do as much as I am required to report to this person. That's about it. Nothing more, nothing less. Inconsistent feedback creates confusion. If the manager has no idea about their management style and has no idea how to lead a diverse group of people, they're only going to lead people that are easy to lead, which means they might be the personality types that go along with their personality types. And they're going to give all kinds of random feedback because they're not able to communicate to different kinds of people, right? As a manager, you got to understand that I cannot treat everyone the same way. Communication styles, personalities, moods, ambition, work life balance. It all differs for each of my team members. I have to know that and I have to figure out a way to give them consistent, clear, personalized feedback. And most importantly, fear travels faster than motivation. If in this day and age there are managers and leaders that are only leading by doing fear mongering, then you should know, as a founder and as a CXO or whatever, team members or A players are only staying there because they need the job. The moment that obligation is off their plate, the moment they find something remotely similar in terms of pay package, they're out. And you won't even understand why this is happening. So, I think enough about just looking at the associates, juniors, interns, level 1 2 people. We have to focus on the managers as well. We have to give them enough training, enough hand holding, enough ammo, enough avenues for them to learn about people, to enhance their people skills, to be open about taking feedback from the team, even if it is negative, to bring them back from their high horse and tell them that as a manager, you're also serving your team. You're also responsible for their growth. And this is not, like, fear mongering is not the right approach. So that's it for today. Sonali signing off. I'm going to see you in the next one.